Welcome back. As we get closer to game day, football fans and players are reflecting on the season and really making plans to watch Super Bowl 53.
And for good reason. That includes some Atlanta Falcons players and their families. Gravir Dinza continues our Super Bowl 53 coverage with one couple's unique insight on the big game.
When the Patriots and the Rams take the field Sunday evening, Falcons players will be watching, unfortunately, from the sidelines. Now, one player in particular knows not only what it feels like to play in the biggest game of the year, but how it is to face a team like the Patriots. Falcons kicker Matt Bryant and his wife Melissa sat down with me to talk football and family. This is where Matt Bryant wishes he was this week, on a football field getting ready for Sunday.
You hate to be watching it, but you are watching it, you know, from afar. You'd rather be in there playing it, but I'm sure we'll be peeking at the TV.
At 43, Bryant is one of the oldest players in the NFL. He faced Tom Brady and the Patriots in Super Bowl 51 2 years ago in Houston.
There's no surprises. They already know how things are going to go because they've done it before.
If Bryant is a veteran, so is his wife, Melissa. The couple has 7 children, including 2 sets of twins.
My heart went out to the kickers' wives when they were lining up to win that NFC championship game. I prayed for her for just a quick second and thought, oh man, I bet she's on the edge of her seat. It's tough to watch because you know how much preparation these guys have put into these games.
The same can be said for the families in the weeks leading up to game day.
The logistics of getting all of your family there and hotels and flights and things like that. So you like to take the pressure off of the guys and handle all of those things so that they can just concentrate on their game plan and what their coach needs them to do. I remember washing kids' socks in the sink at the Super Bowl because we didn't have a washing machine. So, you know, it's not all glamorous, and you don't get to see a lot of the guys that week because they're in meetings, they have practice. Life carries on for them as normal work week.
And as abnormal as all the hype is for the Super Bowl, normalcy is what the players and coaches are striving for.
I know, like, whenever we went, Coach Quinn tried to make the week exactly like, you know, like week 2 of the regular season. So, you know, we did the exact same practices that we had like on a Monday. You know, we had a Tuesday off, and then on Wednesday, I mean, everything was exactly the same. He tried to keep it normal.
In the end, it all comes down to this.
On game day, no matter how many years you've been in it, no matter how old you are or how young you are, it's still the same game.
So I asked Matt and Melissa what they're planning on doing Super Bowl Sunday, and they said a quiet, that is if you can have quiet with 7 children, evening at home watching the game. And as for who he's rooting for, keep in mind the Patriots actually beat the Falcons 34-28 in overtime in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. So he says if he had to pick one team, it's going to be the Rams. He knows the coach, Sean McVay, and also several of the players. I also, by the way, talked to Matt about the Falcons season and looking ahead to next year. They had a lot of injuries this year. He talked about that and the controversial no call in the Saints game. You can see more of my interview on the CBS 46 Facebook page. Gravir Dinza, CBS 46 News.